This is a Beretta Elite 2 made by Umarex. It is a $50 repeater with spare mags costing $10. This gun is based off a Beretta 92F. The airgun version weighs 1 pound, 9.2 ounces, but most of that weight is in the slide while the grip feels light. So this is not a well-balanced gun. For all the specifications I talk about in this review, see this video's description to see a Google sheet of this gun specs and all other gun specs I have reviewed as part of Gabby's Airguns. You'll see guns from Season 1 and Season 2. Before I continue with the rest of this review, subscribe to my channel and ring that bell to see next week's review of a HK45 made by Umarex. The Elite 2 uses the 20-round metal universal magazine. The mag eject button is on the port side. I'm eventually going to do a video on what I like to call the Universal Airgun magazine, and when I do, click on the gray card in the corner. The Universal Mag is a great magazine that is cheap and reliable. I prefer the metal version because I think it's more durable, but the plastic version works well too. To release the spring, push the tab at the bottom of the magazine and it will release. I trust you'll figure it out. This gun has molded in sights that are non-adjustable. There is one white dot on the front sight. This is what I would call an upgrade. Most guns in this price range have 1 or 3 painted dots on the sights. This gun has a rail on the frame and the safety is on the starboard side. In my rounds per CO2 cartridge test, I was able to get 190 shots or about 9.5 magazines worth. On the penetration test, the gun was able to get through 45 sheets of 20-pound paper at 12 feet. I recommend looking at this number in comparison to other air guns, so check out the Google sheet in the description. 45 sheets is average for repeaters. For the grouping test, I shot at 12 targets at 12 feet, making 3 shots per target. I measured the distance between the 2 farthest shots, and then took the average of all 12 targets. I was able to get an average grouping of 0.68 inches, which is very good, and it was something I was not expecting at all. I measured the trigger pull in this gun, and it was around 6 pounds 4 ounces. The trigger feels hard, but once you start pulling it, it's not bad at all. The Elite 2 is surprisingly great for $50. The Elite 2 is the most accurate BB repeater I've come across. The only thing that beats it is a Umarex Steel Force, and that's because it's a blowback rifle with a 4-pound trigger. The only negative of the Elite 2 is the grip. The grip panel slides out very easily to reveal the CO2, and it can become annoying over time, so you're going to have to duct tape the grip onto the gun or secure it some other way. Other than that, this gun is Gabby approved. Click on the right to see the next review of a HK45. Click on the left to see my last review of a 1911 BB made by Crossman. To see all my other gun reviews, see this video's description for a list. If you want to see the best gun I've reviewed for Gabby's Airguns Season 2, click on the other link on the screen.